guy. We have technology.
No.
Okay.
You're recording?
Yes, the recording has started.
Okay. Should we say like our names or just?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I think we should say our names, yes.
I'm Manjunath Katala and I'm here for my film degree in bachelor's. And it's fun to hang around with you guys.
My name is Eliseo Claros. I'm doing the bachelor's for music business, and this is fun.
My name is Ana Paula Pozo. My program is computer animation, and that's it.
My name is Marco Antonio Mata. You can call me Marquito. And my program is music production, and I'm happy to be here with all of you guys.
So Ella, where are you from?
I am from Chicago, Illinois.
Alright, what about you, Anna?
I'm from Ecuador, from the capital.
Marco, where are you from?
I am from Costa Rica.
I'm from India, guys. Y'all ever heard of India?
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's a very big country.
Yeah.
Alright, so Ella, you got some question for me?
Yes, given the choice of anyone in the world, whom would you want as a dinner guest?
I would say Donald Trump because he's a very interesting person, and I just really loved his political movement, even though many hated it. I am pro-Trump, that's why I'm here in Florida. I would really like to invite him for a formal dinner, with the suits and formal dressing. It'd be really cool to know him. He's one of the richest presidents out there, so I would go for Donald Trump.
Nice. That's a really good answer. I'll go for Donald Trump too.
Mhm.
Nice.
Okay. So, Marco, would you like to be famous? In like what way?
Yeah, I actually want to be famous, but in a way that my identity is unknown. Like Marshmallow, for example, that nobody knows
That's very cool.
what's behind.
What he looks like?
Yeah, how he looks like, because he have like this thing in his face, the marshmallow. So that's like the way I really like to be famous. So I can go outside and nobody will say, "Oh, that's Marco."
Ah,
You know?
that's you're becoming famous in a subtle way.
Exactly, exactly.
Yes.
Eli, so before making a telephone call, do you ever rehearse what you are going to say
Sometimes I do.
and why?
Well, if it's a business sort of
It depends.
conversation, I want to make sure I have my points across. And if I do miss something, I want to make sure I get that at my rehearsal, not while I'm speaking to
You
someone.
like double check who you're gonna
Exactly.
see.
Exactly.
If it's a business, it has to come out formal.
Very formal. Or if it's something more like family orientated. If I'm trying to get my point across with family, then yeah, a discussion. But if not, and I kind of know already what I'm talking about, I'm just saying, hey, what's up? How you
What's
doing?
up?
Yeah, all the standard stuff. You know.
Yeah, it's the same for me, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Anna, what would you constitute a perfect day?
Well, for me, a perfect day maybe is to stay with my family or my friends and just have fun with them. Like for example, I love to spend time with my family. Maybe playing or just talking and that. Or sometimes because I think I am introvert person.
Uh-huh.
I like to stay alone in my room and just drawing and painting and that and listening music and that. So I think that's my perfect day for me.
That's pretty
or
cool.
or parties. Parties, yes.
Oh, parties. Yes,
Yeah.
parties are always a perfect day.
Perreo.
Wonderful day. Perfect.
Okay, so for you, when did you last sing to yourself, to someone else?
I don't consider myself a singer. More like a bathroom singer. Every
Yeah, me
singer.
too.
Yeah.
Everyone is a singer out here. You just have to get it out. I think the last time I sang for someone is for this guy uh, who was into recording arts. So he was just singing a song, and I just joined him. I was like, I know the lyrics too, and he's like, he just got like stunned, like looking at me singing. He's
How long
like,
ago
oh,
was
you
that?
can sing. We have to record something. We have to jam together. And we actually got plans to record a song soon. So
Oh, that's
it's
awesome.
pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how long ago was it?
This was like last week or something, and he's a 4th-year student too.
Wow.
That's wonderful. We're planning on some things together. So, Marco, if you were able to live for 90 years and you can either retain your mind or body of a 30-year-old in the last 60, which one would it be? So, if you can get a mind or a body of 30 years old,
Uh,
which one would
the
it be?
body, because like why someone will choose the mind? Because when if you are 90 years old, you will have a lot of
Experience,
experience. Like why
exactly.
you will change that?
That's a good
That
one.
all the like the experience you had in your whole life to the experience you had when you were a 30
Exactly.
years old guy. Like it makes no sense for me. And the body will be
More
super cool
super-
because like
yes.
I will be like a young person
Exactly.
with a lot of experience in my life. I will be like a super intelligent guy.
Like you'll be
Very
a more
really-
mature
Yeah,
for
I will
30
be
years.
someone really special in the world.
That's
So
that,
definitely the
everybody
body.
would probably choose that.
Yeah, like the mind doesn't make any sense in my opinion. Okay, so Eliseo, do you have a secret hunch about how you will die? That's a deep question.
That is a very deep question.
Yeah.
Quick dark
To
turnaround
be
here.
honest,
Yeah.
everybody at least once in their life have thought about how they're gonna die.
Yeah.
It can
Well,
be
well,
caused
you know,
from
the also
fear.
the end of the world, how they keep talking about, and how the Mayan calendar and
Ah,
how the Aztec calendar,
all the conspiracy
all the
theories out
conspiracy
there.
theories, the movie for 2012,
The
like
earth is flat.
the world is flat. Yeah, all these conspiracy theories. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably die before the world dies. I bet.
That's for sure.
Um,
That I would.
But I don't know how, or I don't really have a hunch on that. I mean, not planning on it. So, you know, whoever has a different say on my life, you know,
Mhm.
the higher being, and you know, if you believe in all that.
Mhm.
I don't know. Name 3 things you and your partner appear to have in common, if you do have a partner, or if you decide to have a partner.
Oh.
What would be something in common that
Like
you would
what you
probably have?
want if you don't have a partner yet. What would be your
Exactly.
like future partner aspects? Like you want this to have common in me.
Uy, I think maybe I will prefer to to have like same taste in music or in art with my partner. I think that's the most important, and also like um, I don't know, maybe.
Go out parties, like be very social.
Yes, yes, not social because I'm not social. I'm an introvert person sometimes.
Uh-huh.
And also like.
So you want him to be an introvert too?
So you can stay home and watch movies and
Yes,
do a
like
lot of
I
like the
prefer
fun
that.
stuff.
I prefer that to stay at home, just have fun, the two of us, and yes, like for example, also the same taste of food because I love food. I
Yeah.
eat a lot, and also the same taste in animals, pets, and that because I prefer to have like a pet, a dog.
Uh-huh.
I like animals, so yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. So you,
Okay.
yeah. For what in your life do you feel most grateful?
I would be grateful for my parents. That's the most important thing because they have given me everything that I have always wanted. Sometimes I feel like a spoiled brat That's why I name myself Brad.
Yeah.
Brad. So yeah, I'm really grateful for my parents. They always showed me love. They never ignored me in any way or so since I was born, and that would be the most grateful part of my life.
Yeah,
It will
I think a
always
lot of
be
us would be
I
grateful
think
for
the
our
family is the
parents.
most important.
family. I agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
The family is a big part of our lives.
Yeah.
Would you agree, Marco?
No?
Family is a great part of our
Oh
lives.
yeah, of course. Like I'm really grateful for my parents too because they give me like the opportunity to be here in
Yes,
Houston.
yes.
That's like big deal because it's not a it's an expensive university, you know.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
being here is like
A dream.
it's because they trust me and
Yeah.
they give me the opportunity to be here.
Okay, I got another question for you, Marco. If you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be?
You know, actually, I think that nothing. For me, my parents and my sisters and my brother, all of them did a very good job. So for me, they did their best. So I think nothing. Like I'm really happy how my life is going right now. So nothing at all. Okay, Eliseo, I have one question that I know you really like. If you could wake up tomorrow having gained any one quality or ability, what would it be?
Flying.
Oh
Definitely
yeah,
flying.
me too. Me too.
Because then I wouldn't have to drive so far from my house to get to Full Sail. Then I can just fly there.
Yes.
No traffic.
To be honest, I
Like
have height
Superman.
phobia, so I'll just become invisible and get on a local transportation for free. That'll be better.
You
It
know,
is also good too.
for me,
Or teleportation.
like flight
That
would
is
be
good.
really cool. But
Yeah.
for me, like I will choose the ability to breathe underwater and can go super deep in the
No.
ocean, like to know
To explore
to
what has not been
explore, like
explored yet.
yeah,
Ah,
because like
that's awesome.
No one.
the human doesn't know anything about the ocean, so it will be really cool in my opinion. But fly is a really good answer too.
Yeah, like Superman.
Yeah. If Anna, if a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know from that crystal ball?
Maybe if I will be like an important person in the world, like for example, a famous person, because I want to know if I can.
Become famous.
Exactly,
Mhm.
yeah. How many kids I'm going to have. Yeah. That's it, yeah. Only that.
Yeah, that's definitely a question I probably want to ask too. Is like, hey, what does the future have in store for me? And either successes or failures, right?
Yeah.
We do learn a lot from our failures, so maybe knowing a little hint before we get there, can probably help us
Yeah.
greatly.
Yeah, okay, Brad.
Mhm.
Is there something that you dreamed of doing for a long time? Why haven't you done it?
I always wanted to go on that slingshot at the amusement park. Like that's the ride that like launches you in the
Yeah.
air. But like they don't have that back in India. So I'm gonna do it right now because they have one in Universal or somewhere else. Because that'd be really cool. You can get the whole city view.
Uh huh.
That'd be like adrenaline rush 1.1. Okay, Marco. What is the greatest accomplishment of your life?
Uh, well, it's a hard one. Like maybe how music started affecting
Mhm.
my life in a
Mhm.
good way, obviously. Yeah, because it was like a really huge change in my plans
Mhm.
for the future.
Mhm.
Like before wanting to study music production here in university, my dream was to be a pilot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I still want to be one, but
Mhm.
not as my principal job. Just like if I want to fly, I can have like a little
Separate
plane.
license,
Yeah,
little
like
plane.
start flying, something like that, more like a hobby. But yeah, I didn't expect that. Just for curiosity, I searched like how my favorite artist, because I really love EDM music. So I searched like how my favorite artists make their songs,
Mhm.
and that's how I started. So it was like super random, but it was something I am enjoying a lot.
I would say that your accomplishment is almost there. You almost completed it because I've listened to some of the things you made and it's amazing.
Thanks, man. Yeah, like I've been working for my learning for myself
Mm-hmm.
by myself
Mm-hmm.
the last 2 years. Yeah, like just watching YouTube tutorials, you know, and that's. But now I want to.
That's where you begin from.
Yeah,
YouTube
yeah.
is a place you learn. It's all out there.
Okay, so Eliseo, what is your most treasured memory?
Before my daughter was born, it would have been something different. But now, since my daughter was born, um, that is my most treasured memory because
That's cute.
it's like there's nothing. I know they always say, before you have a kid and you're talking to people who haven't had a kid, and you tell them, hey, it will be one of your most treasured times. Um, but once you're in that position, you just don't see it until you're actually in that position.
You're in the shoes.
Exactly. And even when you're in the shoes and going through that experience of one of your children being born, you don't kind of it's happening and you're not kind of comprehending it, but in the same time you're comprehending it as what's going on, but you're treasuring it, and then at the same time you're not valuing it at the same time. Um, but time goes by very fast,
Mm-hmm.
and now my daughter is about to be 4, so
Kids grow fast.
exactly, and now like that's one of the most cherished memories I have because I try to value it in the time, and comprehend all that in the same time. There's a lot of moving parts and things happening, but I'm glad I actually remember a lot of it. So that's one of my most cherished memories. Anna, what would you value most in friendships?
So what I most value in a friendship is the truth. Like for example, if I do like something wrong, my best friend maybe she can tell me like, oh no, you have to change this, or or I don't know. Like I prefer that instead of
So if you
like
mess up on something or you do something wrong, you want your
yeah.
your best friend or your in
Yes,
that friendship to
yes,
fix it or
to
help you
change and help me.
for the better
Yes, and to be uh, a
person
better
you can be.
person. Yeah,
I
yeah,
can definitely agree with that.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
So loyalty can be
Yeah,
it's
loyalty
very
can be.
important. Yeah.
Yeah.
Loyalty.
And a
Yeah.
friendship is
It's
Loyalty.
important.
Yes. Okay, Raf.
Mm-hmm.
What is your most terrible memory?
My terrible memory would be when I had a nut go in, like a cycle screw nut, go inside my shin.
Oh.
The cycle was on the ground. So the cycle was like laying on the ground. And we were just like, I was like 11 years old, I was playing with my friend. You guys know the Nerf guns out there? Like, we used to
Yes.
play with back in the days. It was like amazing. We were just shooting each other and he shoots me in the eye, like bam. Then I fall directly on the screw of the wheel and it goes inside.
No.
And when I wake up, there's like a hole. I can still see the hole out here. It's there or somewhere. So I was like, it was bleeding. I was like just poking inside the hole. Like
On your leg. Oh my goodness.
I had to get stitches for
Yeah,
it.
that's a
Oh
really.
no.
That is a terrible memory.
Yeah, that's a terrible memory.
I still have nightmares from that though. Alright. So Marco, if you knew that you would die in 1 year suddenly, would you change anything about the way you are now living? Like why?
Yes, I probably will not be studying right now. I probably will spend like all I have traveling.
Parties.
Yeah,
Party.
probably the first thing I will do is hoping that Tomorrowland of the next year is not a virtual concert. And if it's not going to Tomorrowland, that is like my dream.
Mm-hmm.
And just like enjoy the moment.
Live the moment.
And then start traveling around the world, all the countries I can before I die. But I'm sure I will not be here studying and talking with you guys.
That's a good one.
Yeah, so, Lisa, what does a friendship mean to you?
Me too.
I feel like friendship, I feel like people use it more as a networking sort of, in a way, scheme. Um, but there's a lot more value that can come out of friendship, to be honest. People kind of just take that for granted. But friendship means a lot to me, honestly. And when I tried to, create my social or inner social group, or I guess you could also call it a networking group as well. Friendship in that aspect, having that relationship, changes the aspect of how someone works well with each other and another person. Even if that group doesn't get along with each other, but just a friendship that you have with the individual person in that group can but can actually have that group have a better cohesion and get the work done that's necessary for all of us to succeed in the future, to be honest. But so friendship it's a big thing in a lot of groups.
Mm-hmm. That's wonderful.
So,
That's like the OG friendship statement out there. The bro code.
The bro code. I don't know. What roles do love and affection play in your life?
Well, I always receive like love and affection from my family. I think that's the most important thing because love is everything. I think many people need to feel like affection and that to be happy and just I don't know like
Yeah, like adding on to that, it's like love and affection are like the principles that balance your life.
yes balance.
Those are the emotions and the characteristics that keep on living. If you're sad, you know that there's someone out there waiting for you to make you feel better. Like even the hope will keep you alive, even in the worst case times. So that's good.
Yeah. Okay, Brad.
Mm-hmm.
Alternate sharing something you consider a positive characteristic of your partner. Share a total of 5 items.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do with you guys.
Yes.
So like Marco,
Marquito.
Marquito. Marco is like a really fun guy. That's like the if I see Marco, I'll be like, the fun guy that I would love to hang around with.
it's probably how all my friends look at me.
Exactly. Like he has that he has that cool vibes around him. If I go near him, be like, Marco, let's party. and I look at Eli as a role model. Not because he's older. It's more because he's more mature than me and he's living through my phase of life. He knows what's wrong and what's right. So if I need any help or like advice, I would definitely. I already do ask him all the help all the time. Like I call him Eli, what to do this, what to do now. So Ella is more like a role model, and
Ah.
Anna is again like a really fun person, and she makes really good waffles. So I should like go and I should go and like she's like a mother. Okay, she like she's a fun cook that I can learn a lot of stuff from.
Even though this is her first time cooking.
Yeah, that's my first time.
Pretty
Yeah.
impressed. I'm like, damn, those are the waffles are good. So all together, it's a fun bunch of crew.